All right. Hey you guys, I'm Zakia Tooks and welcome back to my channel, you guys. As y'all can tell by the title below, today I am about to help you guys solve some of your problems with some advice that I have experienced from some things. You know, I'm about to help y'all out. But I'm not even finna ramble none of that because I know I've been gone. I'm gonna go ahead and get into the video. Alright, so before I say y'all problems and give y'all advice and stuff, I just wanted to let y'all know I'm so sorry. I've been gone. During school I was really busy with schoolwork and some other things, so I was super busy. I was trying to push out a video at least once a week, but it really just did not work that way. And then y'all know Miss Rona snuck up on us, and so that changed a lot. Literally affected so much. I had to pack all my stuff in one day to get on a flight home because they wanted us off of campus because it was starting to spread and stuff like that, but also because a lot of states were putting their states on lockdown. And so if you in DC and you got to get home, you wouldn't be able to get home. So they were kind of y'all need to go ahead and go home, pack y'all things up, leave your stuff. If you can't get it right now, we'll schedule a time for you to get it. But it was literally so much. But now we are, well, this week we were on spring break, so we didn't have no schoolwork. Everybody could kind of just get settled and stuff like that, so that was pretty good. But tomorrow we go back to school. We're actually gonna be doing online class on Zoom, and we're gonna be if let's say I had an 8 a.m., you gotta wake up at 8 a.m. to get on Zoom, which is the bad part, because it's okay, if we're gonna be doing online, can we at least be able to do it at our own speed? But no, it's kind of class regularly. But if I'm being honest, I'm kind of appreciating this time. I was already gonna come home for spring break, so now just being able to stay a little bit longer is cool. But then again, it's 5 months longer, a little bit of a stretch, because we not going back to school no more for this semester. We're done. We hopefully if they take care of Miss Rona, we'll be back in the fall, but as of now, we done. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to update y'all. No, I haven't forgot about y'all. I've just been super busy getting back settled at home and things like that. But I'm about to have the videos rolling out to y'all since I'm at home. I'm at online school. Oh, last thing, if you aren't subscribed to me, make sure you subscribe. And if y'all have certain videos that y'all want to see me do during this little quarantine, let me know in the comments below. But now I'm gonna get into these problems. And hold on, I'm my friend telling me right now we gotta get on Blackboard Connect for a class, but I'm gonna look at that after. Okay, so I didn't even read what y'all told me yet, because I was I just want to read it on camera, give y'all a very real and raw answer, nothing that I planned or none of that. It was one more. Okay, here we go. All right, so I'm gonna do this one first. And this is strictly anonymous. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna just read the story and then give a response. And as y'all see, I got my popcorn with me, so get this thing popping. Okay, that was lame, but yeah. All right, so it says, I got a friend and we've been friends since 5th grade, but she's hella negative and immature. She stay coming for innocent people for no reason, including me. She's also always trying to ship me with someone or make jokes about when I do it to her. It's a problem. Also, she always coming for me or giving the people who comfort me more stuff to say to me and then laughing with them. It's not I can't distance myself from her because I have every class together. Because we have every class together and I don't want to come off as rude. So, let me not talk with food in my mouth. Okay, I'm gonna try not to eat too much popcorn because that's gonna blow me. That was taking too long. But my initial reaction, okay, would be forget her. Honestly, I've gotten to the point, and I'm gonna give y'all my advice based on personal experience, but also what I just genuinely think y'all should do from like if I'm separating myself from the situation. So first, personally, I'm the type of person, I feel like friends, like the friendship should be totally mutual. And if you feel like you're having to talk to them about mistreating you, if you feel like you're talking to them about like lying, I just feel like it's certain things that you shouldn't have to say to a person that's supposed to be your friend. Like, if you're my friend, I shouldn't be having to tell you, I feel like you're embarrassing me. Oh, why are you telling them this and you know they making fun of me? Why are you calling me out? Like, certain things I feel like you should never have to deal with in a real friendship. So for me personally, when those things will happen, I would literally be like, okay, fine, like I'm done being your friend, like that's it, like we don't have to talk no more, because obviously you don't have my best interest in mind anyway, so why would I want to be your friend? But detaching myself from the situation, I feel like, and something I've also been trying to do now, is like communicate. So it's possible that your friend may not know that you feel this way, or may not, yeah, they may not see like what you're saying. So maybe sit them down and talk to them and let them know like, hey, I don't really like when you do this. Let them know how you feel. But I feel like after that, well, first, depending on their response, and then following their response, look at their actions. If you feel like their actions not lining up with how they responded to you, then it's kind of like clip it, because at the end of the day, more than likely, I mean, people do change and people do grow up, but I just feel like you don't have to be there while they're becoming like a better friend. I don't, if that makes sense. Like you don't have to take the mistreatment as they keep going to be a better person. So just kind of I feel like first step is talk to them, definitely, because maybe they don't know how you feel. After that, watch their actions, watch their words. If it don't change, I would say just separate yourself. As far as like y'all being in class together in the distance, honestly, it's just like you can speak, but don't talk to them no more. Like outside of class, don't talk to them, don't hang out with them. And I feel like eventually like they'll get the point. The next one. Wait, let me see, because remember I didn't read these, so let me see. Okay, this one says I struggle with confidence and let people walk over me. So what I have to say about that is I feel like confidence is something that a lot of people like struggle with, like including me. Like I doubt myself a lot. Like with a lot of my assignments, like people would be like, girl, that looks so good, and I'm like, I don't see it. I think it's more so just finding that what's the word I want to say, finding that place within yourself and knowing like, well, one, like I did my best and this is how it looks, and be proud about that. But also kind of like counseling out outside voices, because I feel like a lot of times like you can do something and love it, but then you hear people's feedback and people's comments and now you don't like it anymore. And I feel like that can go with like working assignments. I feel like that can go with your physical appearance, anything. I know like a lot of people will like dye their hair or do their makeup a certain type of way and literally love it, but then they start hearing comments or seeing things, and so now they don't like it anymore. But it's kind of like, and it does take like not practice, but it does take time. But kind of just like ignoring the outside world, ignoring the outside comments, especially on things that you know you like and love. And once you do that, like you'll be able to just rock your hair how you want, wear your makeup how you want, and be fine with it, because it's like, I like the way I look and this is just what it is. Like you don't have to like it. So it definitely takes time, but you know, just try not to put yourself down. Like compliment yourself every single day. Like when you wake up in the morning, tell yourself that you look beautiful, because you are. And I feel like from there it'll just start to grow. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. They said how to deal with fake/jealous friends. Don't deal with them. Honestly, I'm being so honest with y'all. In high school, middle school, elementary, I was right here with a lot of stuff. Like I gave a lot of things energy, would give a lot of people second chances, especially like a lot of people who I felt like I was putting in more energy in the like friendship than they were. And I'm literally at the point where it's like no purpose and no point. These people, if right now you're struggling with them being supportive, if you're struggling with them being jealous of you, you're gonna have that same problem a year from now, 2 years from now. So why continue to carry them along and give them chances? Like, after you say something, literally, that's not real for everything. Communicate first, because maybe they don't know. But if it doesn't change after that, it's literally no reason for you to drag them along expecting them to change when they're literally not. Like, that quote, when people is like, when somebody shows you who they are once, believe them. Literally do that, because if their character could allow them to like do mean things to you, like, honestly, you guys, that's not gonna change. Whether it's small, it will get big later. It's literally not gonna change. But sorry, the other thing I wanted to say about that was, when you talk to them, try to be really, not even sensitive, but try to level with them and try to like put yourself in their shoes. Because I feel like jealousy is something that goes back to like your self-esteem. So maybe they're not confident in themselves, and maybe they need you to tell them like, yo, like, you look pretty too, you look good, things like that. You know, it might be a lot deeper than just them hating on you and being jealous. So that's what I'm saying. It just goes back to like communication, and try to put yourself in their shoes and like see where they're coming from, and then move from there. But like I said again, after you say something, and if you really still feel like they being mean and have a bad like intent, I'm sorry, but it's literally no purpose in you like dragging them on. Okay, they said, I like this boy, but I used to talk to his friend. Honestly, I don't really think it's that big of a deal, just because, first of all, you talk to the friend. It kind of depends on how serious y'all were. I don't really know. Me personally, I don't like talking to boys in the same friend group. I don't know, because I be kind of thinking about it, like, if it was my friend, she talked to a boy I used to talk to, I'm gonna be like, you fake. But that kind of go back on them, like on the boys part. But I don't know, kind of follow your heart, but also follow your mind, because if you genuinely like this person and it could really be a good real situation, do that. But then again, communicate. Like, be like, I mean, if he don't have a problem with it, honestly, I don't think you have to have a problem with it. Like, yeah, so do what you do. Like, if that's what you like, that's what's making you happy, do what you do. Okay. Oh, I like this one. Okay. They said, my problem is I am quick to cut people off. Literally me. Literally me. Like, I honestly be like, you have one chance. Once you do something, it's a couple of things, y'all, that people can do that just make me be like, all right, I'm good off of you. Lying, like being two-faced, I do not like that at all. Like, I really can never rock with that ever in my entire life. Like, it literally is like the most disgusting thing to me. I don't like people who are very flashy and cocky. I really don't like that. Like, please be humble. I don't like people, hold on, let me get me some water, a little kernel stuck in my, okay. I don't like people who are not genuine or do not at least try to put in the same effort. Like, don't come to me and be asking me for something every day, asking me for something every single day, and then I come to you for one thing and you're nowhere to be found. Like, literally cannot rock with that at all. So I do have this problem of cutting people off, what they say, quickly. I feel like the solution to it, and I honestly don't think it's a bad thing, but it can be, just because sometimes people really just don't know, or sometimes maybe you had them at a higher level than they knew, and so you just have to communicate that. So I feel like it really all goes back to communication. Give them one chance, like, communicate. Like, let's say they did something you didn't like, let them know you didn't like it, let them know why. If they do it again, I mean, at that point, like, they know. So if you're not if I tell you and you don't fix it, then you don't care. That's what that says to me. So I can understand that. But yeah, try to make sure you communicate at least. Give them another chance. If it's on your list of things you just cannot mess with, because I have that list, then I mean, it is what it is. Like, let bygones be bygones, and that's just what it is. What age should I start thinking about university? I think you should start thinking about college probably like the end of your sophomore, beginning of junior year, just because junior year you will start taking like ACT, SAT. Honestly, probably junior year, but if you want to be like ahead of a game, researching schools and stuff, you could probably do sophomore. Oh, let me do this one. Okay. She said, I like this guy, but he wasted my time for a girl that cheated on him with a girl. I tried to leave him alone, but he tries to stay in my life, and IDK how to cut things off nicely. Block him. Okay, now I'm just playing. Let me read it again, because that was a lot. I like this guy, but he wasted my time for a girl that cheated on him with a girl. I tried to leave him alone, but he stays in my life, and IDK. Okay, I kind of need more context, like how does he stay in your life? But I honestly feel like just ignore him, because really the stuff he did is very shady. Not even something that you should be putting up with, dealing with. So I'm kind of feeling like just ignore him. But then again, if it's no bad blood, I don't see a reason why y'all can't be cool. But I just feel like speak to him, but you don't have to hang out with him. You don't have to eat with him and all that stuff. Like, I feel like he'll get the vibes for real. Okay, here's one. How do you save money in college and not spend it all at once? The way I think I save money, honestly, I have a really bad spending habit, because one of my mentalities is like, oh, I'm gonna get it right back. And that is literally a horrible mentality to have. But I have two separate cards. So I have a card where it's like spending money, and I have a card where it's like my money for school. So literally, like when I get refund checks and stuff, that goes into my account for school. So I'm not spending into that. And if I do have to take out like $5 or $10, it's on a separate account, so I'm seeing that. And also my mom has access to my account. So if she see me going under a certain number, she like, yo, you gotta chill out. But for the most part, just kind of keeping up what you buying. Do not be eating out a lot. I feel like that's something that a lot of people spend money on. Like in college, it's really not that much stuff that you have to buy, other than like groceries. And for groceries, you don't even need that much if you have like the meal plan, because you'll be going to the Cap a lot. So it'll be like little snacks and stuff like that. Then, you know, of course, like your hygiene products, your washing detergent and stuff like that. But kind of just budgeting. What you spend at the store should pretty much be the same every single month, because you get pretty much the same items. So kind of budget. Make sure you writing it down, because I know for a fact when I write down like, oh, I just spent $50 on this, it'd be like, oh, hold on, I'm tripping, let me slow down. So write it down, try to budget. And I feel like the separate accounts thing really does help me. Boy problems in high school. Okay, I'm gonna speak from okay, never mind. As far as boy problems in high school, if I'm being honest, I don't think you should put up with it. Like, there's certain things that we do not have to put up with in life. Like, being with somebody that's gonna mistreat you, you don't have to put up with, so don't. Being with somebody who doesn't appreciate you, who not doing what they should be doing for you, you literally do not have to put up with. So I just feel like it's at a certain point where it's like, and this is something I really have a bad problem doing. Let me put my popcorn down for this. I like to see the best in people, and I oftentimes ignore the flags, y'all. Like, I wish I had a freaking red flag right now, because they be waving in my face, dangling, and I be ignoring them. Don't ignore the red flags. It's something I'm trying to work on now. That's why I'm like, I be cutting off people super fast, because it's just like, if you sit here and lie to me about something simple within like the first month of us talking, you're not going to change. Like, that's not ever going to change, and I need to know that you're a liar, and I can't rock with that. So it's literally just like, don't ignore the red flags. Also, make sure you communicate. I feel like with boys and girls, it's always a lot of miscommunication. Do not settle though. Like, if it's something you want out of the relationship, don't settle, because there's somebody out here who will do that. And lastly, you know, be mature enough to make those hard decisions for yourself. And I know that's kind of like, when you hear that and you really like somebody, it's hard to make a decision to like stop talking to them, but you have to put yourself first and know that later on this may be a problem and you're going to be deeper into a situation that's not working out. You're going to be a lot more hurt. So kind of just like date it before it gets there. And I feel like if it does get there, just for the most part, make sure that you're being treated how you want to be treated. Like, don't take mistreatment. If you feel like maybe you want to keep giving them chances and things like that, honestly, I just feel like everybody will get to a point where it's like, I can't take it anymore. And I'm also a person who, like, I have to see stuff on my own. Like, it doesn't matter how many times people tell me like, no, like, he's not good for you. I have to see it for myself. That's just the type of person I am. So if that is you, that's fine. But when you do see it, learn from it. Don't let it happen again. And that's kind of like what I would say about that. And don't beat yourself up about it, because it's definitely going to be a lot of stepping stones, learning lessons, all of that you have to go through. That's going to make you who you are. It's going to make you stronger. So if you are that person, like, when you see it, note it. You see what I'm saying? Cut them off and boss up, literally. How do you solve boredom? Y'all, and then they also said how to do fun activities over FaceTime. This break, if I'm being honest, I really haven't been bored at all. It was a lot of stuff that I wanted to do during school that I never had the time for, so I'm kind of doing that. Like, any hobbies or skills, that was nasty, but any hobbies or skills that y'all want to get into, this is literally the perfect time. Like, I wanted some clip-ins for the longest. I made me some clip-ins. These are actually the clip-ins I made. I also plan to make my straight hair into clip-ins, because I have so much like hair laying around that I'll never do anything with. I'm like, okay, bet, I'm gonna make some clip-ins out of it. I plan on making me a wig. I also plan on, like, that's why I was like, I'm finna put more videos out. Like, if you start feeling bored, I swear there's something you can do that you've been wanting to do but you never had time. Like, if you like doing art and you never have time to draw no pictures for real, because you a whole bio major, this is your time. Like, literally take advantage of this time, but also take advantage of this time to relax, because when you in school, like, you're going and you never do like that self-care. So just try to appreciate these moments. Oh, and lastly, if you feel bored, like, spend time with your family. Like, just like, and I'm kind of speaking on like from the college perspective, but we don't be seeing our family like that. So this is literally the perfect time. Don't go in your room, be cooped up all day, and y'all could be watching a movie or playing a game. So, you know, just make the best of it. That's kind of what I've been trying to do. Okay, they said not being looked at as an important person in people's lives, like I'm a back burner friend. I kind of feel like this goes back to the point I was saying, but I feel like not exactly this is how I be feeling, but I a lot of times feel like I'm the friend who puts in so much, and I don't always feel like that's reciprocated. And so one thing my mom told me was like, you have to put your friends at like levels. So maybe this my friend who I know I can always go eat with when I want to have a good laugh. Like, I can go chat with her. But then again, maybe this my friend who I like to study with, and maybe this my friend who, you know, I like to do something else with. But it's kind of just like not setting yourself up for failure. If you know that this friend, wow, not the battery like this came on, but if you know this friend has a hard time giving you good advice or being there for you, then don't set them that high. You see what I'm saying? That doesn't mean they shouldn't be your friend, but don't put them at that high level so that your like feelings can be hurt. So it's kind of just like having a friend for different things. And definitely, if you feel like they're not putting in what you're putting in, I will fall back. And that's something I did have to learn, because I'm just the type of person who likes to put in so much with my friendships. But sometimes you have to take a step back, because you will literally drive yourself into a ditch trying to be there for everybody, literally putting yourself last. But going back to the question, and this is probably gonna be my last one since the light just came on, but if you don't feel like they're taking you seriously, if you don't feel like you're important to them, again, like I said, communicate, communicate, communicate. Let them know how you feel, explain it to them, see their responses, react the same way. If you don't feel like they're putting you first, note it and move accordingly. But I know that it's like hard, especially with friends, so kind of just do it slowly and just watch how they move after you say something, because again, like I said, maybe they don't know. But you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up so my camera doesn't die. Expect to see a lot more videos. Put some ideas in the comments if y'all have any. Make sure that y'all staying safe during this coronavirus. And thank you guys for supporting me. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Oh, turn on those post notifications so that bell turn. God, okay, never mind, I'm gonna leave it alone. But I will be back with more videos, you guys.